Hello everyone, hope you're right. In today's video, I'm going to plant my strawberry runners. So as you can see, my strawberry plant is producing loads of runners and some of them have grown really huge and they are producing runners as well. As you can see this one. So basically runners are baby strawberry plants and they are attached to the mother strawberry plant by this long string which provides nutrition for the baby strawberry plant. So normally we do remove the runners. We don't want them to grow and we want the plant to focus on producing fruit for us. But this is a June bearing variety, which means it produces all its crop in June. So it all has already done cropping for me. It's not gonna produce any more strawberries, and I'm at the end of July, so I can start planting my runners. So it's important to plant your runners earlier in the season so they will have enough time to establish during the rest of the season before the winter starts. Because in winter the strawberry plants are dormant, so they don't grow anymore, and before that time, if the strawberry plant is nice and established and has a strong root system, you will have much more chances for those strawberry plants to produce for you in the next year. So as you can see, planting runners is very easy. I'm using this tray, which is seed starting tray, and I have filled it with multi-purpose compost. Compost is nice, loose and moist, and I'm using a hairpin, bobby pin to tuck my runners in the soil. So if you look at a rudder closely, it will have a base, a crown from where all the growth comes out. So you don't want to bury that crown too deep in the soil. You just want to put it on the soil so it's touching the soil, but it's not very deep. And you want to secure the runner in the soil so it doesn't move or wobble around. So you can use anything to keep it in place. I'm using hairpins, and basically that's all you need to do. Some people do clip the runners and plant them separately. It's not recommended at this stage because it's still quite hot, and these baby strawberry plants are still dependent on the mother strawberry plant for all the hydration and nutrition. Some of the runners will be quite mature, so you can see some roots forming on the bottom like root nodules, and if some of the runners have those root nodules, then you can clip them off and put them in the water somewhere in shade where it's not bright and sunny, and let them root in the water for a couple of weeks, and then you can plant them. So that's another way to plant the strawberry runners, which can be feasible for you if you have your strawberry plants somewhere in a high raised bed where you can't really plant these strawberry runners like this in soil directly while still attaching to the mother plant. So I chose this seed tray because it has separate cells and I can plant my strawberry runners separately in each cell, and once they are established I can clip off these cords, these long strings, and then they will be ready to go on their own. You can use separate plastic cups as well. I may use some cups as well for the other side of the container because I have lots of strawberry runners here. So this is the best time to plant your strawberry runners at the end of July, in the beginning of August, because at this time your strawberry plants will be producing lots of runners and you don't want them to go to waste. You can multiply your strawberry plants easily. You can extend your strawberry patch by just planting these strawberry runners, and you can also gift these strawberry plants to your friends and family, and it's really easy and economical way to increase your strawberry plants. So later in the season, like in September, October, you can clip off the runners. In my experience last year, my strawberry plants stopped producing runners late in the season when it was approaching the winter. So if you think like you will do it later, at that point the strawberry plant may not produce that many runners, and the plants won't have enough time to establish. So this is the ideal time to do it now. If you have strawberry plant and it's producing runners, you need to plant the runners now. So there are two ways. One I'm showing you here in the video, which is like the runner is still attached to the mother strawberry plant, and I'm just sticking it on the top of the soil and I'm securing it in place using a hairpin, and I'm making sure my strawberry plant is really watered well and fed well. The second is you can let your runners mature a little bit so they have root nodules, then you can clip them off, root them in water, and then plant them separately wherever you want them to go. So it's your choice how you wanna go about them. Both methods are easy. It depends on your choice and your circumstances. For me, this method is easy because I can easily put these cups and this seed tray around my container, and I can easily plant my runners in these pots and seed tray. If you have got a nearby pot where there's some space, so I have got this pot next to my strawberry plant pot where I have got my pepper plants, which are not huge at the moment, so I have got some space there. So I have put 2 to 3 runners in that pepper plant pot as well. So that's another way you can use the pots, nearby pots, to plant your runners. And I don't want them to go there for much longer. Once they root, I will take them out from there and plant them separately. This strawberry plant is not June bearing, this is ever bearing. So you can see it's still producing for me. It has got lots of strawberries and flowers, and this plant does not produce runners. Some of ever bearing plants may produce runners, but if you want the plant to produce fruit for you, you need to prune the runners. So I don't need to worry about the runners on this plant. And these are the plants which I started from runners last year. So these are from the runners of the same strawberry plant, which I am planting runners from now. I started them from last year. They are like 18 plants in this strawberry tower, and they produced well for me this year, and they are producing runners now. So I can plant those runners as well. And in this kind of tower, it's easy to plant the runners because I have the space in the container and the runners are there. So I can tuck the runner in the same container, or if it's long enough, I can tuck it in another container nearby. So this runner is from the bottom strawberry plant and I have tucked it here. So that's another way to go for planting your runners. You can plant them in different pots if they are stacked up like this. So planting runner is not difficult, really easy. And the best time to do it is end of July, beginning of August. And once they are established, you can pot them separately, and even you can place them in their final destination. And in winter, you don't need to feed them because they are dormant. But once the spring comes, you need to feed them generously so they will be good to go for the next year. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel. Press the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my gardening videos. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye.